frail 86-year-old body of Sumitery Taniguchi is a web of scars that have crisscrossed his skin for 70 years. The elderly man was one of the many tens of thousands of victims of the atomic blast that destroyed the Japanese port city of Nagasaki on August 9, 1945. He is still unable to fully straighten his left arm, while his wife rubs moisturizing cream onto his scars every morning to reduce the irritation. 3 of his ribs half rotted away following the attack and still press against his lungs, leaving unnatural dents and swellings in his scrawny chest. He has revealed his scars as part of his work with the Nagasaki survivors group that he leads in the struggle against nuclear proliferation. He and his group hope that no one will ever again suffer the pain of a nuclear blast. Mr. Taniguchi was just 16 when the 5-ton plutonium bomb, known as the Fat Man, exploded 500 meters above his home city of Nagasaki on the western side on the Japanese island of Kyushu. The city was one of Japan's most important ports, providing vital access to and from Shanghai. It was 2 minutes past noon when the bomb detonated, the second such atomic blast unleashed on Japan in just 3 days. Just 72 hours earlier, the first nuclear weapon ever used for warfare fell on Hiroshima. The 2 attacks killed up to 226,000 people between them, on the job as a letter carrier at the time. The powerful blast threw the teenage Mr. Taniguchi from his bicycle. He was just over a mile from the epicenter of the blast that killed more than 70,000 people. Dazed in the wake of the blast, he wandered aimlessly for 3 days, completely unaware of the severity of his injuries. He could feel something like a ragged cloth hanging from his back, shoulder and arm, which he later realized was his own skin. After being rescued, he spent the next 21 months lying on his stomach, receiving treatment for his burned back, decomposing flesh and exposed bones. Drifting in and out of consciousness, he could hear nurses walking in the hallway outside his room, asking one another if the boy inside was still breathing. He lay immobile for so long that his teenage arm bones grew and blocked the joint, disabling his arm for the rest of his life.